Okay, welcome back. And this time we have a countertop dishwasher. We are hoping, well, I'm hoping anyway, that I can remove this thing here, and actually do some dishes. This house was built without a dishwasher, without a spot for a dishwasher. We have a drawer here and a cabinet underneath, but it's not wide enough to fit a standard dishwasher in there. And I don't feel like cutting it up to put in a portable or something. So here we have the Farberware 6-place setting, which most of the countertop ones are 6-place settings. This one, I chose this one because, well, it had some great reviews. It had some bad ones too, but don't they all? You know, everything has good and bad. But anyway, I chose this one because it specifically says on the website about this thing, which it is heavier than you'd imagine. They say that it actually will take pods, tablets, powder and stuff. So I decided to go with that. Some of the other ones out there, like the highest rated one, the home something edition thing. I believe it actually says not to use pods or something. So I wanted to have the best choice of things to use. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and hope it even fits on my counter under my cabinets. It says it's 17 1/4 high, and my cabinets are 17 1/2, which is, the code. So let's see. And then, of course, whether or not the adapter that's supposed to come with it is correct. Okay. Not quite sure what this is. Is this just wood to fill the top to keep it from moving around, or does it serve a purpose? Like something to set it on or something. So, and then a big piece of cardboard stuff at the top. I mean, this thing is packed like a beast. Okay, there's a big piece of that going around. All right, this box is huge. I mean, just the top alone is pretty thick. The protective piece. And then there's more foam pieces. They definitely packed this thing to protect it, that's for sure. Which is a good thing. But all that more disappointing if you open it up and it's actually broken, right? Get some more of these corner pieces out here. Okay. All right. We're slowly getting there. Yeah, I probably could have done this faster if I'd have set it on the floor, but I wanted you to see the size of the box and everything. So, okay, there we go. Now I didn't cut this from the bottom, so I have no idea why the whole lid just came up. I didn't cut it or anything. I guess maybe it wasn't packaged correctly, or somebody cut it by mistake. Or maybe it just comes wrapped like that. And just the straps hold it in place. It was definitely not done by me. So, okay. So here we have it. And turn it around. There we go. Now, I would have loved to have gotten a different edition. There's a ding right here. And right here, too, in the corner. Well, no, this one's okay. There's a little ding right here. All the equipment appears to be inside. Yeah, it stays, it doesn't slap shut, so you can, that's nice. Okay. And in the back, we have 2 fittings. One's probably the water end, and the other's the drain. That would make sense. Let's see if I can pick this up without dropping it. After we move the tray of dishes. And then in true man style, I've been stacking up dishes for the last couple days so I could actually use this thing. Of course, I may have to pause the video and go to Lowe's because I don't know if the adapter will fit my faucet or not. All right, it's not that bad. So, okay. I mean, this base is actually really heavy. I think the base weighs about half as much as that. And it just fits. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap, but not much under my counter. But it does fit. So my cabinets are 17 and a half, and it's a very tight fit. I don't think if I had to use one of these wouldn't even fit. Probably only a couple pieces of paper difference. Okay. So now we have it over there. Let's see what we got inside. Okay. More packing, more packing, more packing. This Energy Star rating thing, the energy guide. Now, I would recommend keeping the box. Some people have said that in order to ship it back for repair, they've complained because they haven't had a box. So I would recommend keeping it, at least for a little while, just for a couple of weeks or something. Although I know some of you just don't have that option. So just removing all the extra padding and stuff that came in here. So they put tape around the basket here. Now, some people have said that, it's junk, the basket comes broken. And mine appears to be okay. Let me get the rest of this tape off first. Last little bit here. So far, we're just using scissors. Here's the basket. I'm not a fan of a solid handle. I don't think it doesn't seem to go up or down. It's got the lids. So I guess you can put the smaller items inside here and it won't fly everywhere. All right, there's a spot right here in front. I'll turn this around and show everyone what it looks like here once we hook everything up and see if it works. All right. It could just be the real man and not actually look at the instructions at all, but let's take a quick glance at them here. All right, we got all the different sections, amount of detergent to use, loading the dishwasher baskets, changing the program, turning on the computer. So, okay, apparently there's nothing there about how to connect it. And there's nothing on here about how to connect it either. Maybe I missed a page. Nope, starts right out with showing you the page is full. There it is. Showing you what the components are in that. And then the next page says adjusting the rinse aid, etc., fill detergent. So there's definitely no actual instructions. Not that you would really need them, but not everybody completely grasps what's going on. So, okay, so there's a little piece of tape that holds your little washer in place for this part right here. So one thing I don't like are these hoses when they're new like this, because they're very hard to straighten out because they want to coil right back. So we turn this around so I can work on it from this angle. I know it's away from you, but it's the angle I need to work with it at. So these hoses. We'll stick it on here. Now these are plastic, so you don't want to tighten them down too much. More than likely, hand tight, finger tight, or maybe if you just get a wrench, just a touch, not a lot. First you don't want to strip them, and secondly, plastic. Well, yeah, if you do it too tight, they'll leak anyway. And sometimes you just need to back it off. Okay, so they're two different sizes, so you really can't mistake which side, which size goes on which one. Okay, let's go. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we now have two hoses connected to the back. Let me see if I can turn this around a little bit. Show you. All right, so we have the two hoses connected here and here. That one's tight. Now it may not be tight enough. Like I said, I don't want to jam it, but I can't find my adjustables. So we're just going to give it just a little bit of turns here. Not a lot. There we go. So you should not put any real pressure on it. If you put pressure on it, it's going to break. So now we have this, which this adapter is probably not going to work for me. I don't know. This looks to be a male adapter, and I think my sink is also a male. Yeah. So it's got this quick connect like that. And if you unscrew the top of your sink here, yeah, mine's not threaded inside. So I'm going to have to go up to the store to get an adapter. So I will pause the video and I will be back. Okay, I am back. It turns out I didn't have to go to the store after all. I didn't actually go anywhere. I saw it just because I was going to go change and get ready to leave. But apparently, this piece, I have a three-piece faucet. I got the faucet itself, the big metal piece. Then you have the piece that I guess it would be like the aerator in it. But it actually comes apart as well. So taking the bottom piece off, this now actually fits inside here. So I actually didn't have to go anywhere. I'm going to hand tighten this. I'm not going to use pliers and tools just yet. I want to put it back on here. All right. That's the water's working. Okay, so just as a quick note, the fittings back here. Some people online might say, make sure you use some plumber's tape. Well, it's actually called Teflon tape, and it's not recommended for plastic fittings. It's only recommended for metal fittings. So you can use it if you want, but it's not actually recommended for plastic. So, okay, let me plug this thing in over here. And we're going to take the hose, put it up on there. Okay, and it does put some pressure on my faucet. Hopefully the hoses will kind of loosen up with use. There we have it. So let me move this out of the way and see if I can't move the camera a little bit closer now for the next step here. Okay. right, let's see if that'll stay. Okay, so it didn't come with any jet dry. I don't think. I don't see anything. Somebody had said in their review that, some people's came with the adapter, some didn't. Mine was actually fitted directly onto this thing. It was already snapped in and taped on. But I don't see any type of jet dry, which comes with most dishwashers when you buy one. But again, okay, so take the tray out. So here we have the arm. I guess the arm's supposed to be off when you get it. I don't know. And I'm guessing that's where it goes. And it looks all nice and shiny up in here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So there's two different trays here. So, like I said, I bought some of these Cascade plus Oxy pod things. I don't usually use these things in the other houses. But it seems to fit nicely. It's like the perfect size, or the tray's the perfect size. It fits right in there. So let's slide this back in. Okay. Okay. So now let's make a mess. Make a lot of noise. I don't even know if my dishes will fit in here. I haven't even measured the size of my dishes. Yeah, they're like just the right size. They have to be angled in. But they do fit. Although I don't think I can do two side by side. Nope, I can, apparently. All right, I don't know how well it'll do, so we'll try it this way first and see what happens. All right. I'm gonna skip a row right there and kind of just set these in there. Some of them seem to angle more than others, so I guess I'm just either putting them in wrong or whatever. But I don't care. We're just gonna load some dishes up in here and see what happens. Fine by me. I can work all that stuff out later. Leave it to me to forget a big plate. I'm gonna have to rearrange these after all. Okay. There we go. Put a big cup in over here. Let's see here, what else we got? I wonder if this will fit somehow. If we can fit a pan in here. Maybe not. I mean, I probably could. There we go. Got to limit the amount of silverware, it looks like. I think they put this gap here to make sure that there's room for the door to open for the detergent and stuff. Obviously, this is not the ideal way to pack it, but let's face it, most real people are not going to pack it following directions. So this is going to be more of a real life test. I guess I'm going to have to lay a knife. I don't want to just lay it up there because I know the handle's going to be too high. So you're not going to be able to put a knife in there. Got a pizza cutter, and a pizza cutter will work. Got another pizza cutter. That'll work. So there is some stuff I'm not going to be able to fit, apparently. Such as this bigger stuff. But, I don't want to just lay the stuff down in here where it could fall in. Lay it there. Lay it there, and that way it's on the tray. And these things, I'll have to do a second load probably later. It looks like it's sufficiently packed. Let's get it started. I'll get it started, hopefully. And we'll hear how loud it is. Then I'll pause the video and come back. So first off, let's see if we have a leak anywhere. Turn it on. Okay, so I should be able to push this button. Okay, so I can still get water out if I need to. I don't see anything coming out back there yet. Turn it on. And we're going to do P2, which is normal. We're not going to use the timer. We're just going to hit play. So it's saying 2 hours. I hear it making noise, but I don't like hear water going in or anything yet. Okay. I don't feel any water. I don't feel any leaks back here either. Top one is going to be, so that's the one over there. Okay, now the water's going in. I hear it. It's still dry back here, so hand tightening. It's the bigger connection that has the star nut around the end of it that you can hand tighten. That's the water in, and it's not leaking. Or well, not leaking right now anyway. I don't feel anything. Okay, so there is water going in there. Okay, don't know how long it'll take to fill. Kind of wish I had a little more room under that counter. I'd like to raise it up a little bit just so I can check underneath and make sure it doesn't leak underneath, although I'm sure I'll see water come squirting out if it does. So right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but there is water filling it. It's really quiet, filling it anyway. All right, it just stopped. Now people have, okay, now it sounds like it's spun and squirt just and it stopped again, like a test, I guess. I don't know. Some people have said it won't actually start washing until the water reaches temperature. But it just did another quick spin. And it did it again. I wonder if it's trying, when it heats up the water, it kind of pumps it and circulates it a little bit to mix it around or something. I don't know. There it goes. I can barely hear it. It's really quiet. Somebody had posted a video of the home something version, whatever, that company, and that one was pretty loud. This one, I can barely hear it. I could probably watch TV in the same room that this thing is actually spinning and doing its thing. It's that quiet. So I want to pause the video, and hopefully nothing will happen and screw it up, but I'll come back and unpause it when it's finished, and we'll see what they look like. All right, so just checking in, you can see that, I don't know how long it's been, 30 minutes, maybe 40. Still really quiet. It's doing its thing. I don't see water pouring all over my countertop yet. It did shoot some water out the exhaust there, and it seemed to be okay. Uh, it was a little loud when it shot the water out, kind of made me come running into the kitchen thinking maybe one of the water lines burst or something. But that was the loudest noise this thing's made yet. So anyway, I will be back. Okay, so I've about the 20-minute mark left here, so it went completely silent. I don't know if that's, I don't think there's a heater inside here to dry the dishes, and if so, I don't think it takes 20 minutes to dry dishes. So maybe it's just letting all the water drip off for 10 minutes or so before it starts a drain cycle, or maybe it's just broken. But anyway, I will come back in 20 minutes and we will check on the dishes and see what's going on. Okay, when it ended, it just gave a few beeps. They weren't that loud. I was able to hear them in the other room. It just ended probably 20 seconds ago. So let's see what it looks like. Okay. Well, all right, it looks like the pod completely dissolved. There was nothing left. Let's see what it did with the dishes here. Toasty. Oh, all right, now there's a little bit left on this pan still. I'll have to rewash it, but that was jammed down in here, so maybe water didn't get to it. Here so we can get to the actual plates and stuff. All right, that one's nice. This one was probably being blocked. There's still stuff on that, so I'll have to rewash that. That one's nice and clean. That one came out nice. They are very hot. Somebody had mentioned what it felt like, and I agree with them. If you go to one of those, like a buffet or something, and they put the fresh plates out, and the plates are really hot. That's what these are. This has some stuff on it too. But keep in mind, I was squishing the plates and stuff in here, so that was probably it. This one's definitely clean. Did on the big ones, nice and clean. Okay, got that one too. And this one as well. All right. Looks like it just missed a couple. Yeah, a little bit on this one still clean. That one's fine. That still needs to be. And the forks are actually all clean too. So all in all, it did not do too bad. Check the knives here. I forgot to put those two knives over here. It's clean. It's clean. All right. That knife over there. This knife goes in here. Okay, so all in all, it did not do too bad a job. And the countertop is dry all the way around, so I have no leaks. Check the back fittings. Nothing there. Turn the water off, and then I release the pressure, and then you can pull the thing off. So yeah, what I did, I didn't have the camera over there. Okay. So turn the water off, turn the water on. I don't know if that'll do anything. Yeah, there it is. And that's what happened. I just squirted that little bit out. I just push that down, pull it off. There you go. So would I recommend it based on one wash? Well, sure beats washing them by hand. And the majority of it actually came clean. I think the issues with the ones are just how I loaded it. So take a little more time to load it correctly, and I'm sure it'll work. So yes, I will get this one.